What's up, guys? TomFooleryTV back with another video. I've got some company here with me today. My brother Joe is in the house.
What's up, guys? My name is Joseph and I'm here to help out my brother on this new video.
Yes, he will be accompanying me today with the video we're about to do, which is based on the new Matt Reeves film, The Batman. So I'm just going to talk about a few points and how we feel about the film, what we know so far, and just walk you guys through the film. So let's get the video started.
Let's go.
Alright, so the first point is going to be Matt Reeves as a director. Now, Matt Reeves is quite young in terms of his directorial career, but he has received much critical acclaim. His most notable work would be Cloverfield and the Planet of the Apes reboot, both of which, in my opinion, are high concept ideas, and they both have in-depth characters. But with the Batman, this will be his first deep dive into the ocean, which is the superhero genre, and I, for one, am excited. What about you, Joe? Are you excited about Matt Reeves taking on this film?
Yeah, I think Matt Reeves definitely has shown that he's got the capability of taking on a film of this magnitude. So I'm interested to see what he'll be bringing to our screens. Like his whole take on the Batman. So yeah, I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, that makes two of us, man. Looking very forward to it. I can't wait to see what Matt Reeves does with this. He's shown, in the numerous films he's done, just like his approach to in-depth characters. So that's something I'm definitely looking forward to.
So Robert Pattinson will be taking on the role of the Batman. Now, I think much to the disapproval of the mainstream cinema audience, Robert Pattinson probably wasn't the first person that came to most people's heads, but he will be donning the cape of the Cape Crusader. Has been confirmed, so he is our new Batman.
Yeah, for myself, I was slightly caught off guard initially by the decision to make Robert Pattinson the new Batman, but kind of the talk with you. I think after much thought, I've kind of warmed to the idea of Pattinson taking on the role.
I think since his Twilight days, which he's probably still most famous for, since then, Pattinson has starred in many different indie films. These films gave him the pathway to showcase his acting chops, his acting ability, and this will be his first film of this magnitude.
Yeah, it was definitely going to be his biggest film to date, and we were saying if this film is regarded as a success, we could see Robert Pattinson's career catapult. Becoming Hollywood's new leading man and even a household name. So this is a very big deal for Pattinson. He's got some big films on the way, and from what I've seen, I'm a fan. So yeah, the next point we have is the adaptation of the Batman. From what we're told, this will dive deep into his detective skills. Reeves stated that his screenplay for the Batman will be a point-of-view driven detective noir tale. And this is a version of the character we are yet to see in any real depth on the big screen. From what we understand, Reeves aspires to convey Batman's intellect whilst exploring aspects of the character that make him, the world's greatest detective.
Yeah, so this take on the Batman will be, Batman when he's a lot younger, probably in his prime. He'll be running around Gotham City. So we'll see a version of Batman that we're not yet really familiar with. We're not yet really familiar with a younger Batman on the big screen. So this will be good. There's a lot of material there for them to use.
Yeah, as you said, it's I feel like Nolan maybe touched on it a bit in Batman Begins, but I feel like this will probably tackle even as I'd say a slightly more developed Batman than that. As you said, in his prime.
Yeah.
And kind of tackle with the hurdles he faces as a vigilante, whilst also delivering an emotional and transformative character arc for him. I feel like we're gonna see a side of Batman we're yet to see. So,
Definitely, yeah, man.
yeah. Ooh, next point is going to be casting choices and kind of the role gallery. So,
Who we got here then?
what do you think? So, should we run through some of the casting choices? So we have obviously we have Patterson as Batman. We touched up on that. And then we have Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon, Jim
Gordon. Paul Dano as the Riddler.
Yeah.
Riddler, okay. Zoe Kravitz as the Catwoman.
Yeah, and then we got Andy Serkis as Alfred and Colin Farrell as the Penguin.
Yeah.
Now, for myself, I can name a few of the people I'm not too sure about off the bat. That would be Jeffrey Wright as Gordon, Paul Dano as the Riddler, and Colin Farrell as the Penguin.
Yeah, I agree with the Penguin one. Definitely the Penguin one. Colin Farrell's a good actor.
Yeah, it's the look. It's a bit of the look, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest with you, the whole casting for this has been a bit peculiar, if I'm honest, from the bat.
Yeah.
I
I think the only one that I'm the most pleased with is, it will have to be, I think, the Commissioner. Yeah, Andy Serkis as the Commissioner. I think I'm pleased with that.
Andy Serkis actually Alfred.
Oh, Alfred. Oh, yeah, who's the Commissioner?
He's that's gonna be Jeffrey Wright.
Oh, there you go, Jeffrey. I don't know.
Yeah. So I like you. I'm always sold on Serkis as Alfred, and I'm actually sold on Kravitz as Catwoman.
Jeffrey Wright. Who's Jeffrey Wright?
I'd have to show you if you know him if you've seen him. He's one of them guys. You'd be like, oh, it's that guy from that film. He's one of them. He's one of them guys. But yeah, I think I got two people I'm certain on. That would be Kravitz and Serkis right now. I mean, the rest will have to wait until the film releases and I can kind of give you my feedback. But I trust Matt Reeves enough to, figure things out, see what direction he's going into. So
Yeah.
leave it at that. I'm not mad, but not fully sold on the casting choices at this point in time.
Okay, so now we're going to speak about the costume reveal and our thoughts on the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Now, so this Batman suit is reminiscent of the Arkham video game series. There's been a couple of the Arkham games, I think 4 of them altogether, and he had this particular Arkham suit in the games. And the suit that he's wearing in this upcoming film is very reminiscent of those games.
Yeah, it's very, as you said, very reminiscent of the whole practical armor plating. Yeah, man, looks like it means business. Looks like it means business, man.
Serious Batman. Now, DC have rolled out the reveal of this film very well so far, if I must say so myself. They have a very good teaser. It's a dark lit neo-noir teaser to give us a glimpse of what's to come. The classic Batmobile, which has become a staple now in, I think, all the Batman films, is back again.
Yeah, it's back again, and I've had a few people say they don't like it. Say it looks a bit too normal. Looks like a car out of the Fast and Furious.
Yeah, too ordinary.
I understand that, but I feel like the concept Matt Reeves is going with is like it's something he would have made himself. Like a guy who's into cars and just kind of kitted it out.
Exactly.
A bit, I like it.
Yeah, I like it as well. It looks more grounded in reality, if that makes sense.
Yes.
It doesn't look very wacky or out of this world. It's a very real looking vehicle.
Exactly.
With real modifications and real alterations to it.
Yeah, and I said it all comes down to how it fits into the tone of the film as well. Do you know what I mean? I feel like Matt Reeves is going for a tone which is quite grounded, like noir driven, and I feel like everything's kind of leading to that detective, kind of route. So I feel like the car's on point. I'm a big fan of the suit.
Yeah.
And to speak on the reveal, and you talked about the teaser, it's I really like how DC is rolling out the marketing. They've done the same
Yeah.
thing with the Joker, and now with the Batman. They do these little teasers and they kind of give you a little glimpse of tone, and
It's a good touch.
very good touch, and got me on the hype train, man. It's got me on the hype train. So, and now the last point we want to make. So where will this new adaptation of the Batman rank amongst the pantheon of films?
Okay, so yeah, where will it rank in the whole Batman film anthology? I guess you could call it.
Yes, it's tough, very tough. For myself, I feel like from what I know from Matt Reeves and what I've seen from Matt Reeves, we could get a very interesting take on the character, something new and fresh. Not sure if it can be best the Dark Knight. Dark Knight is so monumental in just superhero films in general. But I feel like Matt Reeves can really make his mark with his adaptation of the Batman. What about yourself?
Yeah, Matt Reeves can. I think he'll give us something different to what we've seen before. You know, the Christopher Nolan films. He directed the Batman movies, that trilogy that everyone knows, and those will always be the benchmark for the Batman movies now.
Yeah, definitely.
So he's definitely got some some big shoes to fill,
Yeah.
or however you wanna put it. Or,
I think for any director, any coming after Nolan in any kind of category is a hard one. We'll have to see. As I said, like different filmmakers, both very good at their crafts.
yes, they are.
But yeah, we're just gonna have to see with that one. We'll have to get back to you guys with when it's all out in the open and then we can compare. We'll have to get back to you guys on where it ranks. But for now, I feel like we can get a very good Batman film.
I think we can, man. I'm looking forward to it, man.
2020, let's go, man. Let's go. But yeah, that'll be it for us, guys. I want to thank Joe for joining me on the video today.
No problem, man. It's been a pleasure coming through, and I hope to be in some future videos.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. We'll team up again and get the discussion going. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. TomFooleryTV, we use a fool for not watching, so stay tuned. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.